My name is Yvonne. You might know me as Luna with LT Reads. Tonight we are here doing a special exclusive bonus reading for my lovely Gemini collective. The reason being, I made a huge boo-boo, and in my last all signs check-in, I somehow managed to do the unforgivable, and I forgot Gemini. So now we are making up for that, and we're learning. To be fair, with my general collective readings, I typically do them one by one, so doing them all signs like that is a fairly new concept to me. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. We're gonna fix that up for you right now and do an extended reading for you all, okay? So hold on, let me just get tabbed into my live here, just in case anybody happens to join. I managed to fix the comments as well, so people can actually do that now. Yay. Alrighty. So we are going to look into your general energy right now, Gemini, for the remainder of January. We're going to find out what you need to know right now and get nosy with it. As a general reading, it may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest behind for another viewer. If you happen to see any other energies in the reading, switch the roles as you see fit, and don't forget to check your placements. I've set the intentions for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. If you don't know what your placements are, there is a free calculator in the description box below. Also, if you happen to resonate with the reading, you like my content, you like my style, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get my algorithm poppin', help me get some viewers up in here. And with that said, I do offer personal readings. They are only available through Facebook and my website. I will never reach out to you personally for a reading, so beware of scammers. And thank you for your support. Let's dive into it, Gemini. All right, so we're going to start off with tarot tonight, and then we're going to jump into some oracle cards at the end of your reading, get some advice, some further clarification on your situation, and see what up. Alrighty, so let's get these cards shuffled for you. I'm wanting to get a better camera situation set up where you can see the cards a little bit better, but one step at a time with that. Alrighty, let's get these all shuffled up. Welcome into the broadcast to those of you that are new or joining. My name is Yvonne, or Luna, once again, and we are checking into Gemini's current energy for the remainder of January, please. What does Gemini need to know? Hold on one second, I'm just going to clear some space. Okay. What does Gemini need to know or hear currently for the remainder of January, please? We have the 10 of Cups in reverse, okay, to the King of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Wands in reverse here? The 3 of Wands in reverse, okay. Show me more. The Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles. Thanks, Carl. You can go read the Bible if you want. You don't have to be here. Reading the cards is why I'm here, so. Okay, the 3 of Wands in reverse is clarified by what? 3 of Wands in reverse is clarified by the 2 of Swords. Okay, Gemini, so right now with the 10 of Cups in reverse, clarified by that Hierophant, there is either a relationship or something in your morals right now that is upsetting you. For me, I feel like it's something to do with your long-term happiness and abundance. It does look like a relationship here. I'm leaning more towards that side. Whatever this is something that you thought was going to be your long-term happiness. This is something that you thought was going to bring you fulfillment and abundance. But now it seems like that dynamic has been broken apart, or there's some kind of distance there for some reason or another. With the King of Wands in reverse, I feel like that makes you really frustrated. I feel like it pisses you off to be quite honest. I feel like it brings you a lot of anger and frustration because you do have a lot of passion and care for this relationship, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, could be a work relationship, could be just any dynamic in your life that, you know, you hold dearly to your heart. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I see you wanting to put in the work and effort towards this. I see you wanting to try to fix or mend this. However, with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's two messages there. Either you feel like you're constantly met with delays and setbacks or blockages, or you feel like your partner has turned their back on you potentially. With the Two of Swords here, you then are kind of stuck and stagnant in a decision-making state where it looks like it's difficult for you to decide what direction to move towards. It looks like no matter which path you go to, it's going to end up not working out in your favor. What you don't realize here is that there are other potential opportunities that are available to you right now, but the Two of Swords kind of indicates this or that thinking, which you might be stuck in right now. It's kind of like, if I'm not able to fix this relationship or put the work in or see some kind of reconciliation with it, I'm going to end up feeling miserable. And if I go towards being alone, well, it's also going to be miserable. So, you know, there's a lack of positivity with that mindset, I feel. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards a little bit further with another deck and see, get a little bit more nosy, see why we're feeling this way and what these cards represent for you, okay, Gemini? So what is this Ten of Cups here in reverse, please? What is this Ten of Cups here in reverse? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. With the Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, I do feel like that is another energy. That's the other energy that we're talking about. It's interesting with the depictions. I wish I could show you. Well, I guess I can kind of, if I can pick these cards up. But these two cards kind of, they have their backs turned, well, it's the other way around, sorry. The mirroring. They have their backs turned to each other. So with that being said, I feel like your partner right now, you're feeling like they are emotionally detached, a little bit distant. You might feel like they're cold, withdrawn, like they aren't really speaking too much to you, and they aren't really opening up about how they really feel, about, you know, their heart space, really letting you in there. I dropped somebody here. Oi! If I could pick up the dang card, pardon me. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse as well. So this to me speaks about a relationship that you feel like was in and out. There may have been a lack of passion, focus, or clarity here. To me, the Ace of Wands can kind of mean it was on and off. So let's keep going. Let's see what this Hierophant is all about. This is what we call the relationship card. Whoa. It also represents our morals, our values, that decision maker in our heart that says what we should go towards, what is right or wrong. Wow, look at that. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse twice now, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like after a period of healing, again, you're coming to realize that this dynamic did once bring you happiness, but there's just a lack of balance or stability there now. And what you really are looking for is comfort and security with that Queen of Pentacles. And being that this is kind of lacking here, I see you going more so towards your independence. And that might be a decision that you're kind of juggling here with that Two of Swords. So that's interesting. Okay, let's look at this King of Wands here. Why are you so frustrated? What has you up in arms? Is it this lack of communication, the on and off dynamic, just the overall general feeling of failure here? Like, what is it? What is this King of Wands in reverse for Gemini, please? Whoa. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. So yeah, you're very frustrated and angry because you feel heartbroken. You may have been feeling deceived or betrayed, misled by this person. So it's leading you to feel like your heartstrings are being pulled in a lot of different directions. You still want to have faith for this relationship. You still reflect upon those happy memories, but at the same time, there's a lot of sorrow and grief and hurt there as well. Okay, so rightfully so, you are frustrated and angry, which is kind of what I was picking up in the beginning, right? And interesting, with this Eight of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands in reverse once again. So keep in mind, I'm using 2 different decks here, Gemini, and I'm getting a lot of confirmation. So you are just like extremely upset and aggravated that the amount of work that you've put in here has not seemed to come to fruition. Like there's been no success or growth to show for it. All right. So let's see this 3 of Wands in reverse for Gemini, please. What is the blockage? Who's turning their back here? Ooh, okay. Your cards are really, really flying. Pardon me. Let me get these. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Empress and the King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you're now focusing more so on yourself, on your self-worth. You're trying to take care of yourself more, like, especially with that King of Cups in reverse. I feel like emotionally you're withdrawing. You're holding back your feelings now because I feel like you're kind of trying to mirror their energy in response to how they've been acting, to be honest. And that turning your back energy might be existing on both of your sides, right? So with this 2 of Swords here, what's the decision that we're being blinded from? Or what is it that we're thinking in our heads? What's got us feeling bound or stuck? What's this 2 of Swords, please? Let's see here. What is this 2 of Swords? Okay, we're going to take those. Strength, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So the Lovers, before it was coined the Lovers, was originally called the Choice. And so when we have a relationship, when we feel like we're in love, we actively have to make that choice, that decision to either move towards it or not, right? Here you're telling me it's very difficult to make that choice, but in the end here it kind of looks like you have. Even though you acknowledge that there's a bond here, you also acknowledge that it sucks. And as such, I think you are making the decision to retract your emotional efforts, yourself, your heart, your desires from this. Even though you are actively telling me, you know what, I tried time and time again, and it just didn't work out, and I'm getting really tired of trying. Because with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like it's not reciprocal, it feels like it's not mutual, it feels like I'm giving way more than I'm receiving, and it's starting to dwindle me down to nothing type deal. It's taking a lot of strength for you to not only have persevered through all of this for so long, to have tried for so long, but it also takes a lot of strength on your end to make this decision to no longer give to it because you care for it so much, because you love it so much. So very transparent energy here. Thank you for that. Very honest. This is either your reading or it's not, okay? So if it's not, leave the messages behind for somebody else. If it resonates, you're gonna know. All right. So, with that being said, Gemini, my darlings, let's clear this board of the tarot cards. Okay. And let's take a look at some oracle messages for you. And then we will close up the reading with advice. Okay. So first off, let's look at hidden truth. If your person could say something to you right now, what would it be, Gemini? Because clearly this seems to be a love reading. What would your person say? I lost myself for a little while in the reverse. So I feel like they're still in the process of trying to find themselves. That might be, pardon me, your energy as well for the current time being. It seems like energetically, you know, there's a lot of back and forth all over the place, potentially on and off. Some of you may be at a different stage in the timeline than others, right? So let's see here. What else would your person say to you right now if they could, Gemini? They don't really want to say anything, apparently, which is why they're holding back. I wish I could take back my words. So the Queen of Swords in reverse showing up as their energy they may also have been acting cruel, or I don't know. Worst comes to worst, they may be acting mean or controlling or sometimes manipulative. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, but sometimes she can use it for not the best ways, you know? So, got to be careful about that, especially if she gets angry. I know I messed up everything is in the reverse. So, while they may slightly acknowledge, maybe subconsciously, that they have wronged you, it looks like they're failing to take accountability for that. Okay? So, that's how I feel, at least, anyways. Let's look at some cosmic insights for you, darling, and see what comes out for that. What else do we need to hear for Gemini, please? Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. In the upright. So patience may be key here. Maybe giving each other time to breathe, to heal. We have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Okay. We have, oh, yes. Luck is on your side. This is all looking good, Gemini. Fire sign, you may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. We have patience, once again. Patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. And we have health in the reverse. Health issues could arise. Okay, so maybe a warning there just to take care of your health, be it physical or emotional, during this particular time. And let's pull some last oracle messages. I wasn't going to check with the mystical divine timing, but because one of those cards that give it a few months, I am kind of intrigued to see if anything comes out there that could be helpful in terms of advice, or could help this reading click or resonate with somebody a little bit more. What do we have here for mystical timing for my Gemini? Ooh, we have October and November. So that seems like it's more than a couple months away, but something may have happened in the past in October or November, maybe concerning that conflict. All right, okay, and then let's look at these last oracle messages for you, sweetheart. For Gemini, thank you. Whoa. Alliance, trust, honest, and compatibility. So clearly there may have been a strong alliance here at some point, but maybe now there has been some missing trust and honesty here. The compatibility, I believe, is still there, but we have to sometimes have the vulnerability to open up and be honest, right? In order to really harness the true nature of that alliance, of that bond. And I'm not knocking you. It may be your person's energy as well, right? So it takes two people to equally participate, cooperate in a functional, emotionally healthy relationship. And we have coach, advice, obedience, and knowledge. I don't really know why that came out. I think it's because I'm being a coach right now. Reservation, desire, worth, and extravagance. With that Empress card, I feel like you are reserving yourself from this relationship now because you are learning to grow what your true desires are. If they're not being met in this relationship, I think you're coming to realize that, trying to create those opportunities that fulfill, pardon me, that potential for yourself, because you are recognizing your sense of worth. And you may be dabbling in extravagance. Gemini is a very classy sign, so be careful not to overspend during this period. I myself very guilty of shopping therapy, okay, so I get that. Readiness, preparation, prompt, and arrangement. All right, take that as you will. We're gonna pull one last one here for you. Oh, we're gonna get a couple, but I'm not gonna take these, actually, so we're going to leave them. All right, the numbers 8, 5, 29, and 44 may have relevance to you, my darling Gemini. And with that said, I think I want to pull some last advice just to close the reading with tarot and see what Spirit has to say concerning this journey. All right, and what would be best for you to do. I think that everything that you are doing is absolutely correct. I think you got your head in the game. So good for you. Congratulations. There's nobody more important in this world than you, right? So you got to take care of yourself first and foremost. Any last advice here for my lovely Gemini pertaining to this reading in regards to the remainder of January, please? Any last advice for Gemini? Ooh, look at that. We have the Hermit upright, Ace of Wands upright, and the Strength card in reverse. It's interesting because all of these cards actually came out in your reading if you were here for that, but now the positioning of them has changed. I'm using the same deck, right? So call it magic. But basically, your advice here is, you know, even though you may have felt like you've been harnessing your strength throughout this, there is an untapped potential, a whole other well of unlimited strength that you have not reached. And I'm not saying that you're not strong enough. I'm saying that you're stronger than you may think, than you may give yourself credit for at times. Okay, so when you go into this healing period, you're going to come to reflect upon your past, upon the present, upon the future. And you're going to come to realize, what mistakes have I made? How have I grown from that? What do I want to manifest and change for my future? And how am I going to go about doing that? Okay, it's going to take a lot of determination. It's going to take a lot of drive, but you are going to be able to do that, and you're going to gain a sense of focus and clarity with that Ace of Wands. It's not only going to bring you new beginnings, potentially passionate ones, but also I feel like it's just about your drive, your motivation, gaining a sense of clarity, and just coming into a new sense of self, really. So I kind of want to throw something on that Ace of Wands, because I'm curious if that could be a new beginning in love, or if it's just you feeling rejuvenated, you know, feeling more of a zest for life, a passion, newfound passion for life. I'm curious, so let me dig at that a little bit. What's this Ace of Wands? The Queen of Cups. Ooh. Okay. It could be a new relationship, but I'm just going to leave it as you're coming more into that sense of self that I was mentioning. So you're going to claim your self-worth, and you're going to... The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very compassionate, very loving. But she is the only queen of all the queens that kind of has a lid on her feelings. She only gives it to those who she knows deserves it. And she's very aware of her feelings. She's very grounded and stable. So when you get to that healing point, you very well could see a new beginning in love or romance come in. But otherwise, I think you're just going to be feeling yourself, you know, which is also amazing. I love that for you. Anyways, Gemini, that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I apologize once again for missing out on you. I'm probably going to have to start dividing my collective readings by elements so that I don't ever do that again, because that is so unacceptable. But until we meet again, which will be very soon, we're going to do all love readings for February, which is coming up so fast. I can't even believe it. Where is this year already going, my friends? It's nuts. But anyways, I will see you soon. Until we meet again, love and light.